It's Monday. I don't even know what the day is. 25th, I think, something like that. It's Monday, February around 25th. I'm not sure what day it is for sure. We're pretty close there. Gonna take old Blue out and get me a little shed for my air compressor to set in for my garage to get it out of there, because I've seen so many videos on YouTube about air compressors blowing up, and I don't want to have it around me no more. So I'm gonna put it outside, make it a little safer in my garage where I work on stuff, and it'll be in its own little shed. And I may figure out maybe somehow to get my wood stove in there too, so we could just bring in the hot air out of that shed. So it won't be in my garage either. But I gotta unhook this little trailer here because my lights are messed up on it. I was gonna take it, but I thought, I forgot my lights are all jacked up on it. I gotta rewire the whole damn thing. I think the lights are good. They're LEDs, but the wiring got all jacked up. It was cheap wiring, and it corroded real bad, and it's just not any good. I gotta replace it. So we gotta unhook this one. We've already unloaded the Kubota off the trailer from the last thing we did, which is a long time ago. We gotta unhook the 1 ton, hook up to the white trailer. We'll try to go down there, and I'm gonna use my winch finally for the first time. I bought it like 5 years ago and I never used it. So we're gonna try to winch that little shed up on that trailer with the winch, if we can get her going. So I'll get back with you when we get down to the shed. Keep watching. Don't forget, you can subscribe. I got it on there, forgot to film loading it. Pulled it on with the winch. It's not too good on the bottom. Needs some paint. Maybe some siding. It's got a good shingles on it though. That'd be good for my air compressor. Roscoe's hanging out here watching me work. Aren't you, Roscoe? You watching me work for a little while? We'll go get a drink here in a little bit. I'm gonna pull that truck up out of there. I'm gonna pull that truck up out of there now. Pull it up here, I guess, somewhere by the gates. Let's see if she'll start. Alright, I got the dog. I took him back in. I got a little baby snowplow there. I got a pretty good 7-foot one there, I think, 7.5. I think this one here is an 8-footer. That's a bucket for one of my loaders, and that's a ripper for a loader. I'm gonna rip all this out of here right now. That's a big old freaking pile of metal. I'm gonna get everything out of here. I'm gonna move it all up there to the corner. A lot of this metal I'm gonna haul off. I haven't used it for a few years, so they say if you haven't used it, you might as well get rid of it. So that's what I'm gonna start hauling stuff off. If I ain't using it, I need to get rid of it. So yeah. Okay. Hate to get rid of this. That was my first skid loader. Look how old it is. I keep telling my son I'm gonna fix it, but I never get around to doing it. My stomach messed me up this winter though. I had a lot of plans, but right now we may be able to shove that somewhere out of in this corner or something where we can work on it another day. Put a tarp over it or something. Right now I got to get this little barn here I picked up. I'm gonna shove it in here behind my garage and put my air compressor in it, because I want to get that air compressor out of my shop. Almost put it right here, facing that way, the door on it that way. That way I can come out that door and into my shop, my shed door. Alright, I'm gonna look at some stuff here. I'll get back with you guys later. Got in my skid loader today and the fuel gauge ain't working. I don't know why. That really pisses me off. Alright, I'm just gonna stick this shed right here past the door just a little bit. It's gonna sit right here. It's not gonna take up much room. It's just gonna sit right here in this area. This small area right here. I'll still be able to drive by here and get all this crap cleaned up, and I'll be able to have my air hose. I'm gonna have an air hose go off into the shop, and then I'll have another 50-foot air hose out here. I'll have two of them coming out of that barn. One going into the shop, I'll just leave it in here, and another one coming out the other side just for outside. That'd be sweet. Yeah. Let me get it in place, and then we can move that air compressor out there and get it out of my shop. Be nice. Little update what I'm doing here. I fixed this, it was a ground wire right here on the, this is where the fuel gauge is on this skid loader. This ground was a little loose. I got it fixed, cleaned up, and tightened up. Now she's reading almost full because I put a bunch of gas in it because I thought it was empty. And I noticed this battery cable they got on here is about 2 feet longer than it needs to be. So I undone it. Now I'm going to try to get it all out of here, and then I can put the cab down, I think, and go in from the back. After I have this fished up that way, and then splice this, probably take about this much of it off right here. I'm not sure exactly yet, but it's burnt right here anyway on the muffler, because the way they got it ran, stupid. They should be ashamed of themselves for doing something like that. They probably just grabbed something they had in the shop, the dairy farm it came off of, and to get it going. There's some wires down here I need to pull back too a little bit, and tie them back a little ways because they're getting close to this exhaust manifold. So, all right, let me see if I can get this done here a little bit, and then we'll get back with you. There's my little shed I got from my brother give me. It's kind of jacked up along the bottom and stuff, but maybe one of these days I'll find some white paint and put on it and make it match the shop. And we may paint the roof, the shingles gray or something to match the top too. But it's not the best in the world, but I'm gonna put my air compressor in there so it's not in there. It'd be a lot quieter. Also, it'd be a little bit more safer having a couple of walls between me and that and the air compressor, because they can blow up, especially as old as the one I got. Mine's getting close to 30 years old. I probably need to get a new one, but I'm just gonna stick it in there. I'm gonna have a 50-foot hose running out on this side of the shed, and then inside the shop I'll have another 50-foot hose where I can reach everything in there and out the front door a little ways. I'm thinking about moving my tire machine back here by this shed somewhere, so I can do my tires back here. But I don't really have to though. I can do them in there. Mainly I just want to put my air compressor in there and some of these little gas cans. I'll probably start sticking my gas cans in there, and so they're not in the shop where I'm running the torch all the time. I'm always running the torch, and I got these 5-10 gallons of gas sitting beside me. So I'm gonna get rid of that. But making a little progress on my skid loader here. I got my battery cable I'm working on now, and I got it all unhooked and pulled out and unwound from all. It was through hydraulic lines and everything, rubbing everywhere. It was a positive cable too. I didn't like the way it was ran. It was a fire hazard. So I got it ran, and I'm gonna shorten it about 1 foot, and then reconnect it. So yeah, I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. Well, I guess I gotta get my black truck and a chain, and that's about all I need probably. I'm gonna have to run over here and help my kid load his Ford truck up on a trailer so he can take it to his house, I guess. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, so I'll get back with you guys when I make it over there and we start loading that truck. I might let you see that. We're over here in the town that I said we got to get that white truck right there.
He don't have the keys in it, does he?
I don't know. I'm not gonna try to start it. We got to get that white Ford. You know it's a Ford, so that's why we got to load it, because it's broke down again. I got the lady with me.
We're gonna take a walk. It's like
We're gonna
70 what?
We're gonna walk like the geek, the freak in a strange neighborhood. But I'm not gonna take my camera with me. But we're gonna walk down this street and up. But then we'll have to walk back up this hill.
Did you lock the door?
Or we could go that way.
Paul, did you lock the door?
Not yet. I'm getting ready to, Mama. Let's go that way. There might be a shopping center.
What way?
Over there. Good Lord, look at all that. She's beautiful. Huh?
Pretty flat up here. I need help getting started.
I'll help you. I'll come up there in a minute with my
What
truck.
do I do?
You're recording.
Okay.
What'd you say? Almost got it. Until I hit that boom on the gravel. Might have to be pulled up anyhow. not worried about my truck. I am. Don't let him run over you.
I won't. I'll move.
Don't let this chain go underneath the ram. What do you say?
He's gonna let the chain go underneath the ramp.
Am I good on that side?
Yeah.
Oh, hold that. Hold that. Don't move yet.
Hold on, honey. The chain's.
Okay. Go up. Go up easy. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll move now. You're on.
Good. I'm gonna unhook you. You can roll up to where you want.
Where's the tires at?
Come this way a little bit.
You can come this.
You're pretty close.
How many you want?
These tires. There's the front axle right here. So, you're good right there, I'd say. I think that truck's squatting just a little bit already. It's squatting. I guarantee it's squatting a little bit. Huh? I don't want all that truck. They should. Is it?
That's it, girl. We got it loaded.
Okay.
That's your chain.
Yeah. Throw it in the back of that truck. I'm going to back up there and I'll give you some lights. You can put boom her down. All right, one more time hauling a Ford.